Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be playing some MekHQ. We're also going to be getting into some MegaMek, but that might be just a little bit. We've got at least 1 day's worth of repairs to do before then. Hello Varenk, I'm glad you could make it. We were discussing how many followers I had on Twitch just a second ago, and I have less than I thought I had. I thought I had broken 100 before now. But I guess Otaku Maru is still the most recent Twitch follower I've got. But yeah, I thought I'd broken 100, but apparently I'm sitting at 98. Yeah, Thomas. Hey, how's it going? Uh, Glad you could make it, as always. But yeah, sitting at 98. I don't know if any have dropped. I thought I had made. I must be thinking of a different number. I must be thinking of like 20 or 50 or something like that. But I thought I had made it like a while ago, and that was when Twitch offered me the opportunity to start cashing in on my views, and obviously, I haven't done that. Yes, we do have some beat up units from last time. We've got a full repair bay. Let me just hit the command center real quick first, though. So we did do the base attack defender mission, and we got our butts kicked, but we did win. It was almost a Pyrrhic victory, but I believe I marked it down as a marginal victory. Yeah, marginal victory for that one. We did maintenance on the Sabakukaze. We got the Orion ready in about 4 more days. The Warhammer 6ML DHS was ready just in time for that battle, and George Valdez is probably pulling his hair out saying, man, I just finished fixing that thing. Now it comes back with all this armor missing. Literally less than 24 hours later. We've got the Stalker in about between 15 and 20 days. We've got the Archer in a couple days. We've got the Mackie in about a month. We've got the Spider in a couple weeks. The Marauder's going to be a couple of months. The Goliath is going to be 5 days. I believe that's a backup gun dog, or no? We had modified the gun dog with Clan Tech, I think, and that'll be ready in 5 days. The Zeus is going to be about 20 days. The Black Knight will be about a month. The machine gun ammo, I used that to just waste the bonus part that I accidentally gave ourselves. Terry and Clifton we captured as prisoners, and Clifton has decided to defect. Neither one of them is a very good pilot. I believe they were both green. But yeah, into the damages from that mission. 100,000 for the Atlas, 18,000 for the Banshee, 206 for the Archer, which I believe was listed as inoperable. No. Yeah, the Archer is listed as inoperable because we did eject from it. And that's probably a significant chunk of that battle loss compensation is that cockpit. I think those run like 60,000 Seabills apiece or something like that. Stalker, we got about 28,000 for. Hoser's Ride took about 76,000 Seabills worth of damage, including some internal damage, which I'm not wild about on Hoser's Ride. Ash's Archer took 14,000 in battle loss compensation, which might actually be mainly... No, that's armor. No ammo. Hoser's Ride did take a lot of damage, it really did. Let's check that out real quick. Yeah, we had 11 points left on the center torso, we had 2 points left on the left arm. We had lost the center torso rear and front. We had 1 point left on the right torso front, 5 points left on the left torso rear, 1 point of armor on the right arm, 1 point of armor on the right leg. And we took about half of our armor off the left leg as well. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a project fixing it up. 14,000 for the Grasshopper, 184 for the Marauder, which also got its butt kicked. The Locust and the Jenner we did salvage, and we're probably just going to be taking the weapons and ammo out of those. Off screen, right before we went live, I did improve the small arms skill of 18 personnel, and I also noticed that Delphine had 11 XP, so I went ahead and gave her a 3rd point of edge. I was also looking at some of this stuff in here. Time to pull the spare out of mothballs. If we need to, we can, but I don't know if we need to. Also, I want to say, yeah, we've got the Clan ER Large Laser in this one, so I'd rather keep you in this one. I'd like to get it fixed up as soon as possible. We're done in the command center for right now, so yeah, let's go ahead. We'll start with the center torso. We'll have Edeborg, who's our internal specialist. She'll knock that out in about an hour and a half, actually, because it is in such good condition. Quality A makes things easier to work on. So yeah, hour and a half for the center torso. Left arm is going to be a little more involved at 270 minutes. Would be a bit longer to get that target number of 4 if we didn't have internal specialist, but we do, so that's going to leave her with 120 minutes. And that leaves Hoser's Ride with just the gyro, the arm actuator, the heatsink, and some armor needing to be fixed. The gyro, we can have Edeborg knock that out. She could do it in an hour. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to rush job this gyro repair. And we get it on the first try. Huzzah. Upper arm actuator, we can have probably Rudin do that. He's sitting at 8 XP. I want him to get to 10 so we can make him a regular, because the difference between a green and a regular tech is 2 points for only 10 XP. Versus like from regular to veteran is 20 XP and you only go up 1 point from 6 to 5, whereas from green to regular is from 8 to 6. So yeah, we'll have him go ahead and replace that arm actuator, and he barely succeeded. We can have Alexandru can spend 180 minutes replacing this double heatsink. And now it's all just armor left. Who is our armor specialist? Was that Elena? Yeah, that was Elena. We can have her actually 2s and 0s and 1s. Let's go ahead. We'll just highlight all of these and we'll just do quarter time for all of them. Maybe. Actually, this one we can do at 8th. Save ourselves 12 minutes. This one we can do an 8th. Save ourselves 3 minutes there. Save ourselves 16 minutes there. Yeah, actually, this mech is in such good shape, we can just smash through this armor repair real quick. Starting at 480 minutes, and these are all just 4s and 3s. Oh, failed to replace the armor on the right leg the first try. That was Elena. Where did you go? So that took us 180 minus 325 is about 155 minutes to replace all the armor on Hoser's Ride. And yeah, that is 1 mech off of the repair bay list. We've also got Ash's Archer, which I think we can do basically times 8 on all of these. No, this one's going to have half time. We'll do 0, 0, 0, 2. Actually, some of these are 2 times 8 on this one, or 1/8 on this one. We'll do 8th time on this one. This one, actually, we're going to do normal time, 25 minutes for that. We'll have Elena knock those out real quick. Alright, the Angler. This mech has seen so much action, it's ridiculous. Can we get Edeborg started on the center torso? Gonna take her a little over 2 days. I think, yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get started on that. It'll take her 2 more days and change. So that'll be 9, 10, 11 on the 12th. Should be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She'll be done with the center torso. Elena can keep doing armor. And she can knock it out fairly quickly. I mean, that's still 84 minutes for that much armor is not bad. Do a quarter time, so we'll spend half an hour on that. Penny maybe can knock out this left torso real quick. That'll leave her with 90 minutes, unless we have an internal specialist. No, it doesn't look like we do. So Penny's gonna go ahead and knock out the left torso. Not Yasruden, Vernita, no. Monroe, with your 10 XP, you're gonna be, actually Shadha has less XP. Bill, you've got all your time, but I want to save that for something like pulling a weapon out or something that actually takes 480 minutes. So I'm actually tempted between Shada and Monroe to have them doing the reloads, and I think that's going to be Shada. And we'll just go ahead and knock out all the reloading real quick. The LRM 20 bin, SRM 6 bin. We're down to 53 shots of SRM ammo. Let's detail, name, repair, and that's going to be SRM 6 ammo, which is actually going to be past all the mech cards. I should have scrolled down from over there. SRM 6 ammo. Apparently we're out of SRM 6 ammo, and we are just using our SRM 2 ammo at a rate of 3 per. So let's go ahead. Purchase parts, ammunition, SRM. Let's go SRM 4. We'll order maybe about 10 tons of that. And then we'll go SRM 6. And I think we'll order maybe about 10 tons of that as well. That's 150 shots. Okay, so that's one issue taken care of before it became too big. We've still got a gyro and an engine needing to be fixed on the Atlas. Let's knock out the reloading real quick first, just because I already have Shada selected. We've got LB10X cluster and AC ammo. Those are good. We've got 5 more shots of SRM 6 ammo needed. We got a left arm on the Grasshopper. The Jenner and the Locust are salvage. The Marauder is going to need some SRM 6 ammo. 3 shots. It really only fired 3 times during that whole battle. I mean, I know it was mostly using its pulse lasers, I think, but yeah, okay, so the Stalker is getting some SRM 6 and some LRM 5 ammo. The Warhammer's an energy boat, so that's no ammunition for that one. Elena, can we knock all of these out relatively quickly? I'll accept, I think a couple are gonna go real quick. We'll do rush job 1/8 on that. We got a 5 here, let's fix that. And a 5 here, let's fix that. And she gained an XP, that puts her at 3 XP. I wonder what I'm going to spend her XP on next. She's already an armor specialist, maybe a weapon specialist or an internal specialist. But that armor specialist is really paying for itself. Oh, 6 on that one. Let's go rush job 1/2. Spend half an hour on that. We can spend 8 minutes on that. And that's already at 1/8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The Marauder. It's gonna be what, 11 minutes? It's gonna be 16 more minutes. It's down to 31 minutes left. So soon we're gonna have to find someone else to do our armor. So that gives us 10 minutes. What else have we got? That's gonna be another 20 minutes. Let's knock out this 5-minute job real quick. We'll have, I guess, Penny can knock out this 15-minute job, or make it a 30-minute job, I guess. Fred Modry, let's have you fix this engine. And this right torso. We've got an arm actuator. We can have, yes, Rudin pull that out. We need the right arm replaced on Marauder. So that's going to be a 2-day job for Chris. That is endo steel, so hopefully we don't screw that up too badly. Everything else is just stuff that goes in that right arm. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We've got, let's see, the archer is going to be an issue. I'm going for 3 on these guys, because I'm not actually going to have Elena doing this. Unless I can find something for her to do in 5 minutes. Okay, the right torso, can we have, I guess, Loney knock that out over a 2-day period. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna need a cockpit. We can have an Aceto, I think. Do that in about 900 minutes over the course of 2 days. So we've just got some armor left. We'll have Fred Modry, maybe. Just needs 1 more XP to get himself a point of edge. 71 minutes left. We'll do 22. We're desperately short of elite techs. Let's have Elena start on. No, not Elena. We'll have Fred Modry start on that. We'll have Penny start on that. Have Halima knock that out on it? No? Okay. Left arm is busted. Can we scrap the left arm? Okay, this is going to get a little complicated. We're going to salvage. We're going to left arm. We've got some actuators that need to come out and a medium laser. We'll have Daniel. No, we'll have. Yeah, I think it was. Was it Daniel? Yeah, I think Daniel was going to spend all of his time on a weapon. We'll have. We'll have Denise. No, Denise has clan tech, so we're gonna save her for something else. Ethan Labrie, what was your special ability? I forget. Ethan Labrie. Oh, you don't have any abilities, so yeah, you're good for actuators. . 300 minutes, and that'll be 210 minutes left. And now we can put this back to repair. And then we can finally scrap this left arm. That means that we're now able to replace the left arm. We'll have... that's gonna be that might be an Edinburgh job. We'll have Halima knock out this armor. Okay, so that is the archer. All in progress except for the left arm. The Atlas is also going to need some work. That's going to be 540 minutes on the center torso. We'll have... Actually, B can knock that out in just under a day. So we'll have that happen. The right torso, we can have Big Knock do that in 270 minutes. The engine, we can have, I guess, Veronica knock that out. The gyro is going to be a full day job for a veteran. So we'll have, I guess, Janet? No, we'll have Shasa do that. Hopefully, hoping she gets an XP. Because she's got 19. The double heat sink can go to Janet. The rest is all armor. Banshee is just armor. The grasshopper is going to need its left arm fixed. We can have... that's going to be an elite job, so we can do that on a 4, because I don't want to replace the left arm, if I can help it. So that is pretty much everything except the armor damage on, and, you know, stuff that's in progress, and the left arm of the archer. So let's go ahead, we'll start salvaging the parts off of the Jenner and the Locust. And that was gonna be Denise knocking those out. Yeah, she'll be doing maybe some armor. Some ferrofibrous armor. We've got some ER small lasers. Those are all gonna be ×4. That from the bottom maybe? Yes, Rudin, you can do those on a 5. I don't think I want to do that. Denise can knock those out on a 3. We'll go extra time, 360 minutes, and we'll get started on the first couple of those. Yes, Rudin can get started on this double heat sink. That's gonna be it for the clan mechs, I think, as far as what we can pull off easily. Actually, hold on. We've got some regular techs that can be doing these actuators. I think Kai is first up because he's got 17 XP. And then the cockpit is going to be a 300 or a 900 minute job because we're going ×3. We're going to give that, actually, we can do that ×2 and give that to Jamel, who can knock that out over 3 days. The lasers is going to be Denise. The armor ferrofibrous is going to be Denise. The jump jets, those are not clan tech. So we'll have Bill Pirunin knock out a couple jump jets. Yeah, the SRM-6 is clan tech. The SRM-6 ammo bin is clan tech. We've got another jump jet here. We can have Kostya knock that out, or actually for Nid. The Streak SRM-4 is clan tech. The 315 XL engine is clan tech. That's going to be a bit of a job. That's going to be a 4-ton gyro, which is pretty valuable. So let's go ahead and send Big Knot to knock that out. And that'll take him in through tomorrow. We've got another cockpit that needs to come out. We'll do ×3 and we'll give that to Guillaume. And then we've got some more actuators. We can have Kostya knocking these out. And he gained an XP for it. Nice. Okay, so that's the Jenner basically finished. As far as what we can do for now. Except for pulling the armor off. And I think we might be about ready to advance the day. I know we haven't used all of our tech time, but I feel like I've used it as efficiently as I can. Actually, Elena. We can be started working on the grasshopper, which is in pretty good shape. We can have Elena start on that and that. Halima on 6s and 7s, ouch, and 8s. Four, 3, and 5. Actually, we'll go extra time on that. We'll have Veronica do. Oh, Veronica is also an armor specialist. I did not realize. So yeah, we'll do quarter time on this one. We'll do half time on this one. Okay, yeah, I guess that works. And the left arm, that's going to be an elite job. The Banshee, we can knock out these two real quick, and then we can Shada knock that out. The Atlas lost a significant amount of armor. I'm going to wait for one of our armor specialists to do that. And with that, I think we're about ready. Mr. McGorilla, hey, how's it going? Didn't see you there for a second. How are you? I'm glad you were able to make it. We're just knocking out some repairs real quick from last week's monster of a battle. What we have left in the repair bay is just 4 of our mechs and 2 salvaged. In the warehouse, I believe we've got some stuff we could be working on, but I'm gonna hold off on that. We're gonna go repair mode ×4 on all of these. Upper arm actuator, foot actuator. Who can we have work on that? Monroe Thompson. What abilities do you have? You have no abilities? Okay, well, you can spend 120 minutes fixing a foot actuator. Ethan Labrie. You have no special abilities either, so you can get started on this upper arm actuator. Actually, knock that out by tomorrow real quick. This left arm plan tech. Oh. We can have Petty Officer Elizabeth Day working on that. She is a regular mech tech. I forget. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock out that left arm. And then we'll save the engines and the left torso for when we have more time. And with that, I do believe there's a part of me that wants to save the game before I advance this day. Unmaintained units, that should just be the 2 that we've got salvaged. Okay, convoy attack is today. Deploy a force. That's going to be Aleutian Lance. Aerospace sensors have arrived. That was going to be for one of the dropships. The Archer is going to be another day. That's a lot of engines. In the warehouse, you mean? Yeah. We kind of collect them. The biggest one we have is a 360 Fusion. We've got a 350 XL. That one is an extra that we can throw into like one of our Warhammers or Archers. I wanted to have a spare one of those for upgrades, and actually, considering the number of support points we have, we might actually just be spending some of that on more engines, because those are a high dollar item, or a high value item, I should say, high C-bill value item. Yeah, I've thought about selling some of these, especially the vehicle engines, but like we don't need the money. The way I play, I don't need the storage space. Hmm. I could sell them. I really could. I probably ought to. I've got 4 140 ICE engines. I could get almost more than a third of a million C-bills for that. I've got 705 ICE engines. That's almost half a million C-bills. Yeah, most of these are vehicle engines, which I don't think I'm really worried about keeping. I do want to hold on to the clan engines, I think, even the vehicle engines. Vehicle, vehicle. Vehicle, vehicle. A 280 XL vehicle engine, 2 of them, for almost 5 million C-bills. Yeah, we're gonna sell all of those. What's our cargo overage in the transport summary? I'm bit strapped for cash. No, I'm not. I'm actually in the market for a dropship. So yeah, our cargo capacity is 113 tons of capacity, which I don't understand. I really thought that the Union would bring more cargo capacity, but I guess it's mostly drop bays for the mechs. But yeah, we are grossly overweight on our cargo capacity, which I've been kind of ignoring up to this point. I mean, if you guys want, we could try trimming things down, but we're gonna need another dropship. We've got that much almost in armor. Speaking of which, how are we for armor? Probably not good. No, we're sitting on 3,000 points, or about 180 tons. Plus about 40 tons of inner sphere ferrofibrous and 14 tons, almost 15 of clan ferrofibrous. 15 and 42 is 57. 57 and 183 is 50 plus 190 is 240 tons of armor, roughly. Which is, yeah, about twice our cargo capacity, according to this. So that's something we would have to deal with if we were going to go that route. So we got the dropship sensors in, which I believe weigh nothing actually. If I'm not mistaken, aerospace sensors, 1900 tons. Yeah, tonnage is 0, which is cool. Still working on the Angler. Fred Modry and Penny finished their jobs. Loney did not finish hers, which was the right torso on the Archer, which is kind of a shame. Elena tried to fix the armor on the Grasshopper, needed a 6 and got a 5. Veronica needed a 4 and got a 3. Anacito's still working on the cockpit. Denise failed to get the ER small laser off the Locust. That's a shame. Needed a 4, got a 3. At least she didn't break it. We didn't give her the chance to. We did get the double heat sink out. How many double heat sinks actually do we have? That is something I'm curious about. We have 5 clan double heat sinks, so not nearly enough. I definitely want to stock up on those. The cockpit's going to be a little while. The gyro is out. The cockpit off the generator is going to be a little while. The foot actuator is going to be another couple days, I think. Everything else is going swimmingly. We did get a bunch of SRM ammo on the way. And we have a convoy attack mission scheduled for today. We've got a house officer and a Phoenix Hawk. He's a 4-6. We've got the primary Op 4, which is a quartet of demon tanks, including one Royal and a Rhino, all of which have substandard pilots. The best one appears to be this 4-6 in the Royal Demon tank. So he's a regular shot, but not a good driver. For the convoy, we've got a patron, a burrow, a jifty, and a crosscut. And then we also have allied artillery. We've got 4 thumpers with, again, sub-standard, sub-regular gunnery skills. That's going to be on the map called Mountain River, 35 by 25, Moonless Night, which we can reroll, and a Heavy Fog, which we can also reroll. Our job is to prevent 50% of the convoy units from crossing the far edge of the map. They are deploying. The convoy is deploying in the south. We're deploying in the. What does it say? House officer is deploying in the northwest. Primary Op 4 is deploying in the south. Artillery is deploying off board. Okay, well, let's go ahead and add Aleutian Lance. Or the 3/4 of Aleutian Lance that we have. Because the Spider is still a work in progress. It's not going to let me do that. Okay, how about here? Okay, there we go. Briefing room, units committed 4, but we know that actually means 3. We are deploying in the northwest. They're deploying in the south. I kind of want to open this up. We went from 3 rerolls to 1. Let's do. We could go from Moonless Night to Dawn Dusk. We could go from Heavy Fog to Light Fog. But that's about the only options that we would have. Either way, we're deploying on either a Moonless Night with Light Fog or Heavy Fog in a Dawn Dusk scenario. Let's go ahead and we'll reroll the fog, I think. Light Fog. Okay, well, that's what I would have done if I hadn't randomized it. Following units cannot be deployed. Spider, okay, we knew that. So that's going to be our 3 mechs against their 5 tanks. Things are going to get interesting. Auto eject disabled. We've got quirks. The Wolverine does not have quirks. I wonder why that is. Let's fix that if we can. Quirks are MegaMek extended towards. Oh, wow, that's a lot of quirks. Cramped cockpit, protected actuators, improved comms. Let me jot this down actually real quick, because that's a lot to remember. Command, extended torso twist, improved comms, protected actuators, ubiquitous ×2, and cramped cockpit. Which actually, do we have piloting the Wolverine? Do we have a small pilot in the Wolverine? I thought we did, but I'm not. Vernita. I believe Vernita is actually a small pilot. She is a small pilot, so that works. Okay. Let's go to edit quirks. We've got command mech. We've got extended torso twist. We've got improved communications. Detected actuators is the next one. Ubiquitous ×2. And cramped cockpit, which is further down because it's negative. Okay, well now that's sorted out. Let's go ahead. We'll redeploy. Fighter, yeah, we know. Okay, so all three of our mechs now have quirks. All three of our pilots have SPAs, including Hopping Jack, Melee Master, Melee Specialist, Sensor Geek, Hopping Jack, Melee Master, Melee Specialist, Multitasker, Hopping Jack, Melee Specialist, Weapon Specialist, AC5. Okay. Zero Chew actually needs to be in a different mech. I'm just saying. Hopping Jack and Melee Specialist are good for that quick draw. With the autocannon 5 thing, not so much. Our house officer will give him Gunsberg. Sure, why not? Primary op 4. We'll go tactical. Convoy is just gonna be, we'll go pink, just so they stand out. Actually, go red, because that I think fits a little better. I know our thumpers are also red, but I'm not worried about that because they're not going to be on the field. And yeah, the allied artillery we can just plan. Okay, so it's R3 plus the Phoenix Hawk versus a patron, a burrow, a Jifty, and a crosscut. 4 demons and a rhino. The rhino is also an ECM source with 40 LRMs, 50 LRMs, and an anti-missile system. Okay. So the rhino and the royal demon are our 2 biggest enemies. The 4-7 demon tank is our 3rd biggest, but not by a huge margin. Let's check out this map. They're trying to get from the south end to the north end, and we're deploying in the northwest, I think it was. So they don't have jump jets, obviously, being tanks. I'm not saying that no tanks have jump jets, but these ones don't. So if we deploy up in here, man, they're going to have to follow the most circuitous route to get to that north edge because of all the woods. I think I'm okay with this. Alright, start of game deployment. We've lost, but it doesn't really matter. We are going after our house officer and the artillery, which are not technically going to be deploying during this phase. Oh. This is not the same map. I thought that was a named map. I thought it was going to be specifically that map. I guess I was mistaken. We'll have Cronus start here and scoot maybe over the peak of the mountain down to this section. Can we mag scan? I'm about that mag scan, you know this. The Wolverine, we're gonna go mag scan and we're gonna go maybe here. Or here. I don't want to get singled out. I don't want to get too far away from my buddies. yeah, I think that works for that. And the quick draw, also gonna go mag scan. And I think I want to go here and facing this way, so we can scoot down into this clearing here. Alright, northeast, calm, clear, moonless night, light fog. We've won initiative, and we are in fact going last. Do we have any sensor contacts? We do. We know where pretty much all of them are. We've got 2 thumpers inbound, but not 4 for some reason. Okay. So we've got 1 demon here. We've got the patron and the Gifty here. Yeah, we're gonna jump this way. We're gonna jump this way. And we're gonna jump this way. Those demons are gonna struggle with the hills. Yeah, it is pretty hilly. There's less woods than I was expecting, so I was expecting them actually to be struggling with that as well. But they don't seem to be as many woods as I was expecting. But yeah, the hills are definitely gonna slow them down. The Wolverine at the patron. We've got him on 13s with the LBX. We're at 12 on the demon. The patron. Patron only has 24 armor. If we hit with the LB10X on a scatter shot, we might actually do some good. So we're gonna go ahead and fire that. The quick draw with the large laser that I keep meaning to swap out for an ER large laser. We've got him on a 12. And last but not least, the Stiletto and the Cronus with the ER large laser. We've got the Gifty on an 11. Oh, the Cronus hit the Gifty in the front with the ER large laser down to 20 armor. That was unexpected. We're going to continue jumping this turn, so our target numbers are probably not going to improve much. But if we can get them into medium range, we might do a little better. We've won initiative again, and we are going last again, which is nice. And we've got 2 thumpers inbound again, which is, you know, it's whatever. We can have the Wolverine jump to here. Actually, can we go searchlight on? We're gonna get illuminated, I'm sure of it. So we might as well do some illumination ourselves. We're in the woods, which is good. Let's go here into some foliage. I don't know if that's gonna do us any good, given that it's at elevation 0. Or no, it's at elevation 1. But so is everyone else. We might get partial cover from someone over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into the foliage. No reason not to. And the Stiletto will continue trying to keep up with the Phoenix Hawk unsuccessfully, but you know, it is what it is. Thumper scatters to hex 122, 1222. Other Thumper scatters off the board. Let's see. The Phoenix Hawk is firing at the demon. The demon is firing at the quick draw. Illuminates with searchlight, but not actually attacking. Wolverine does not have eyes on anyone. LOS is blocked by terrain for all enemies. Arrange things a little bit here. Okay. Wolverine has no targets. Okay. The quick draw has the demon and the patron. And we've got the demon on a 9. And he is, again, just illuminating us. Our Phoenix Hawk also needs a 9 to hit that demon, so we'll go ahead and combine our fire with his. It's going to be a 9 and some 11s. We'll throw in the SRM6 just to go 2 heat over on an 11. And last but not least, the Stiletto with the Cronus, who does not have any targets, I think. Yeah, the patron is over here. Yeah, no targets. Missed with everything, not unexpected. But hey, they're not shooting at us, which is good. Quick draws at 2 heat. The Phoenix Hawk, I think, was at 3. I kind of skipped through the initiative phase there, so I didn't see exactly what happened. It looks like we've won initiative. The Phoenix Hawk hasn't gone yet, but I guess the sensor returns don't tell us whether they've moved yet or not. Wolverine can jump into these heavy woods here. That gives him her. Sorry, I knew Vernita was in the Wolverine. I knew that. That gives her a good view of lots of things. The quick draw is going to continue down in this direction, trying to mess up the patron and the Gifty. We've still got the burrow over here and the crosscut over here, but if we can stop half of them from making it across. And of course, last but not least, of course, Stiletto. Searchlight on. Alright, Thumper lands on terrain. It does damage to terrain. Other Thumper misses and scatters to hex 2423, which is right here. Vernita. We've got the crosscut on a 5 with like everything, I think. Let me just check the objectives real quick. Doesn't say anything about receiving support points. Oh, no, it does. Capture intact units from the convoy for additional support points. So yeah, we are actually we're gonna go for the demon on 5s. And actually, since we're fighting a vehicle, we'll do a 4. Hopefully we can smash his fuel tank or something. That's gonna be medium pulse laser. That's an inner sphere pulse laser. I need to do something about that. 3 medium lasers, the SRM on a 7, and the LBX on a 4. That puts us 2 heat over. The quick draw, actually, I think would like to be shooting the demon. This is just illumination? That is just illumination. Okay, yeah, so we've got the demon on 10s and 12s. We're not going to overheat for a 12. We'll go heat neutral on a 12. And Stiletto only has eyes on the 1 demon, which we can hit on an 8. And a bunch of 8s. We'll skip the 10 for now. Alright, Demon misses the Wolverine on a 9 with the Gauss rifle, and the SRM6 on an 11. Demon misses the Wolverine on a 12. Wolverine hits the Demon in the front and the left side with the medium lasers, immobilizing it. Okay. So we can back off from him and take him out with long-range fire now. Medium laser to the front, leaving it with 34. LB-10X leaves it immobile. It was already immobile, so the LBX really didn't do much good, but it was a good backup in case nothing else worked. The Demon misses the Phoenix Hawk on a 12. The Quick Draw missing on 10s and 12s. The Demon at the Phoenix Hawk on 10s and 12s missing. And Stiletto at the demon hits it in the rear with the ER large laser, costing it half its movement points. Was that the same line? 42, 40. Okay, so 45 is immobile, 42 is slowed down. And the Phoenix Hawk missed on 7s and 9s. We can kick the crosscut on a 2. If we're lucky, we'll take out both of his legs. The Cronus has no physical attacks. We kicked him in the right leg twice. We destroyed both his right leg, which transfers into his right torso, critting on his lift hoist. He tried to kick us, but missed. He goes down hard. Needs a 10 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 6. Needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 10. And the crosscut stays running. He doesn't fail the PSR to keep the engine running. It does also take a crit chance from falling for no effect. Yeah, this battle is not going to take as long as the last one did, by far. We've lost initiative, and we are going actually first, it looks like. There goes the thumpers. Let me start with the quick draw. Since there's no demons or anything over here. Seems to be going much better, but crosscuts aren't what I think of when I think of clan mechs. No, definitely not. I'm more worried about the demons with their Gauss rifles. This one is number 42. So this is the one that's at half speed. This is the one... Wait, is this the one? This is the one that's immobile. Okay. Demons can be nasty. Do they have inner sphere Gauss rifles or clan? I believe these are inner sphere Gauss rifles. Even the... let me double check. Coming up for immobile weapon Gauss rifle. I'm not sure how to tell the difference between a clan Gauss rifle and an inner sphere Gauss rifle without checking the tonnage, which I don't think it has on this screen. Does 15 damage, does 1 heat, has the 7-15-22 range profile, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's jump to here. Tonnage is what I was thinking. I mean, the ammo is the same, 8 tons per, or 8 shots per. It only takes up 1 slot. I'm pretty sure demons are inner sphere, but not 100% sure. I'm like 90% sure. Demons were standard SLDF, so second line inner sphere tech for the clans. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what I figured. Oh, the crosscut punched out. No surprise. It is SLDF, but inner sphere Gauss rifles, if I'm reading right. Yeah, I think that's the general consensus. Let's get in here behind this rhino and try to take him out. The rhino is one of the big bads of this battle. This might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I predate clan tech by some time. Okay, crosscut ejected. Demon tank moving backward over an elevation change, needs a 6, gets a 6. No big deals there. Thumpers scatter, as they do. Let me start with the quick draw. Quick draw has eyes on this demon on 9s. or 10s? We'll do 9s. That'll be 9s and 11s. We'll go 2 heat over to get some SRMs into the mix. Let's see. Cronus, we're gonna go for this demon on 4s. Yeah, I like that on 4s. We'll go. Actually, maybe not the ER large. We'll do 1, 2, 3. And we'll go a 6, and that'll be 3 heat under with those clan pulse lasers. Yeah, I think that works. And then the Wolverine at the Rhino. Sticking with the cluster munitions, we're going with the pulse laser on a 6. Medium lasers on 5s. We'll do the SRMs on a 5 and the LBX on a 4. That'll put us 4 heat over. Okay. Quick draw hits the demon in the right side, leaves it with 22 armor there. The demon misses on a 9 and 11. The Cronus at the demon hits it in the turret with a medium pulse laser and the front with a medium pulse laser, leaving it with 43 armor. The demon misses the Cronus on 11. The Wolverine hits the Rhino in the left side for 11, down to 43. The turret on the left side down to 55 and 38. The SRMs hit the left side, and the turret, the LBX, costs it half its movement points and destroys the engine immobile. Okay, so we can back off from him. So we've got 2 of them immobilized now. The demon, the Royal Demon, hits Stiletto in the left arm with the Gauss rifle, leaving her with 3 armor. Ouch. And 2 SRMs to the right leg and right arm. Ouch. The Phoenix Hawk of the Demon hits it in the right side with a medium laser, down to 25 armor there. The Rhino lands 12 LRMs on the quick draws, left and right torso and right arm. No one took 20 plus damage that's in any danger of falling. Let's go ahead and we'll kick the Rhino on a -1 twice. Stiletto does not have any physical attacks to make. We kicked him in the turret and the left side for 12 each, down to 41 and 16 on that left side. The Phoenix Hawk missed but did not fall down. We're at 4 heat. The Phoenix Hawk is at 11 heat. Good lord. Maybe keep the large laser silent. Maybe one of the mediums even as well. I understand the temptation to want to unload everything whenever you get a good chance to hit, but 11 heat is a lot. We're at 98%. They're at 70%. Primary out 4 is at 73%. The convoy is at 54%. The Thumpers landing next turn, also landing this turn. Let's jump into, are these Lightwoods? Those are Lightwoods, yeah. We'll jump into those Lightwoods. This demon has 3/5 movement profile, and in this darkness, I think he's only going to be able to move like 1 or 2 hexes. So yeah, we'll go there. Stiletto and Vernetta. Vernetta can jump into this hex and go for this demon. Oh, the Rhino is locked as well. I did not realize. I did not see that. Wouldn't mind getting within the minimum range of this Gauss rifle. The front and the left side are where it's at. Let's jump into these woods. That is still within minimum range, but only by 1. And Stiletto will jump into these heavy woods. And we'll go for that Rhino again, probably. What was our victory condition? I believe it was stop half the convoy. Yeah, prevent the following units from reaching the far edge, convoy. Capture intact units for additional support points, convoy. Destroy or route 50% of the primary op fort to force the convoy to surrender. Preserve the house officer, preserve 50% of the units that we brought to the force. To the units that we brought to the field, I mean. Oh, Thumper landed on the pilot and killed him, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to capture him. Wolverine at the demon. The demon is bad on the left side more than anything, so we'll do... We need a 4 for that, we need a -1 for that. And some 1s. We'll go 6 heat over on the demon tank this turn. The quick draw will go for this demon on... Looks like 8s, but it's probably 6s. No, it is 8s. We'll go 7 heat over on that guy. Hopefully we can immobilize him as well. Stiletto at the Rhino. Going for the left side. We're going to skip the ER large. We've got the medium pulses on 2s. And the SRM, you know what? We'll throw in the large and we'll go 6 heat over. Just because everyone else is overheating this turn. We'll take next turn as a cooldown turn. We'll go 6 heat over. Maybe we'll get the kill. The Wolverine hits the demon tank in the left side, the left side, the left side, and the left side. And the left side again, destroying demon tank number 45. Good deal. Demon tank number 44 misses on 11s and 9s. The quick draw on 8s hits the demon tank number 42 in the turret and the left side, immobilizing it. SRMs to the turret and left side, immobilizing it some more. The demon number 43 and number 42 miss on 12 and 8. Oof. Almost hit the Phoenix Hawk. Well, almost, I say. It was an easier shot, but he rolled like crap. The Cronus at the Rhino hits it in the left side, left side, left side, and left side. The Rhino is down. So that is 2 tanks out of 5. 1 more and we can call this a victory. And the Phoenix Hawk hits the demon tank in the front for 2 points with a machine gun on an 8. What am I looking at here? Wolverine is not going to punch or kick the woods. The quick draw is going to punch or kick the demon on a -1. And Stiletto is going to kick the demon in the front on a 3 twice. The quick draw kicks the demon in the left side for 13, down to 2 armor. The Cronus kicks the demon tank in the turret and the front, costing it a movement point. The Phoenix Hawk missed his kick and does fall down this time, costing him 5 points of damage to his left leg, but does not hurt the pilot. The Phoenix Hawk is down to 10 heat, which is still ridiculous. All of our guys are at 6 and 7, which is less ridiculous, but still not good. I'm going to keep some large lasers and maybe some pulse lasers silent this turn, just so we can cool down. We've lost initiative, but we are going after our house officer. So the Phoenix Hawk goes first, and then the bad guys, and then us, basically, sort of, kind of, like that. So we've got 2 demons, 3 demons. Okay. We will jump into this hex. Hopefully we don't have any artillery land on us. The quick draw. This demon is weak on its left side. We are on his left side. His turret is locked and it's facing Stiletto. So the quick draw can actually stand still and just finish him off. And speaking of Stiletto, can we hit this demon in the rear with some stuff? Phoenix Hawk successfully gets up, needs a 6, gets a 7, but he is not going to be evasive this turn, and he is down on movement points from his heat as well. Thumper lands on the demon, hits it in the front and the turret, immobilizing it. So nice. Oh, that was this guy. Okay, let's see, Stiletto. We've got the demon in the rear. We've got him on 0s and -2s. We'll go 12 feet over. I'm expecting this to be the last turn of the match. Wolverine. How did this demon get all the way over here? We've got him on... we've got him on a 7, or is that a 5? That's a 5, and 6s. And a 5. That'll put us at 8 heat over, which is fine. And last but not least, the quick draw at this demon. We're going to shoot him in the left side, and we're going to shoot him with everything. That puts us at 7 heat over, which is fine. Phoenix Hawk hits the demon in the turret on the left side and the front with a machine gun. The Cronus hits the demon in the rear and the left side. The rear as well, immobilizing it. The right side, rear, and rear, exploding his SRM-6 ammo. So Demon Tank number 44 is down and out. Demon Tank misses the Phoenix Hawk on a 9 and an 8. The Wolverine hits the demon in the front with a medium laser. And 5 SRMs to the turret and the front. And all 10 of the LBX pellets also to the front and the turret. Down to 17 armor on the front. Quick draw hits the demon in the left side, destroying it. The SRM... Wolverine, do we kick the burrow? Or do we wait? There's 2 demons left. One is stunned, locked, and immobile. The other one is just locked. But of the 5 enemy tanks, there's 2 left, so I think we can call that a win. We're not going to kick the burrow. We're not going to do anything there. The Phoenix does kick the burrow in the front, costing it some minor motive system damage. +1 to driving skill rolls. And I think this is where we can call it, actually. We'll have one of the demons is going to get away. Which one? Demon number 43 is going to get away. Number 44 is immobile. So yeah, that's going to be our victory conditions right there. Victory. Alright, everyone admits defeat. Yeah, we save the salvage, as we do. Challenger Deep is our save file name. And we've got 45 minutes left in tonight's stream. We may or may not have another battle between now and then. We may just do some repairs and advance some time. No one actually... Did any of our people take any damage at all? Okay, the quick draw took some hits. Cronus took some hits. Oh yeah, a Gauss rifle. But other than that, 43 escaped, 44 did not. The Patron, the Burrow, and the Gifty all surrendered. Crosscut got destroyed. The Demon, the Rhino, and the Demon also got destroyed. We're not trying to salvage any of them, I don't think. Yeah, they're all standard Intersphere tech. Nothing I'm super interested in. I mean, we've got Streak SRM2s, we've got Gauss rifles, we've got medium pulse lasers. It's the clan tech that we're after. So we're just going to take the money and run. Did we capture anyone? We captured the pilot of the Crosscut. We captured the pilot of a Demon. We captured Joshua from Demon Tank number 44. We captured Martin from Demon Tank number 45. And we captured Ray from Demon Tank number 46. Okay, well that's cool. The Crosscut. Crosscut ejected after we kicked him in the leg twice, and I believe that was Vernita that did that. Demon tank number 44 was immobilized but never killed. So we're not going to claim that one, but that's 2 for Vernita, 1 for Stiletto, and 1 for Zero Chew, I think is correct. Capture 1, that was the Jifty, the Burrow, and the Patron we captured. We did prevent all 100% from reaching the north edge. We did force withdrawal of the Rhino and 3 Demons. We did preserve the Phoenix Hawk, so I don't know why you're saying we didn't. And we can actually call that one a decisive victory. They did not know what hit them. We just came in out of nowhere and just obliterated them. And with that, we've got no battles on the docket. We've got just our repairs needing to be done. We've got infirmary. We've got 4 prisoners. We can give those to Maru, because he wants the XP so he can become another elite doctor. In the repair bay, we've got Elena has clan tech. She can knock out this XL engine on a 6. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have clan tech. She is paying for clan tech. So I want Denise working on that on a 6 as well. I don't know. I would really like for Denise to be a veteran so where she can get a 5 on those engines. Left torso, we can practice on that. Yeah. L6. Does anyone have better than a 6? Nope, no one has better than a 6. So we will have we'll have Elena start on that left torso. That'll take her another couple of days. The engines, we're gonna have to wait on. Let's see, the Archer is waiting on its right torso. We're gonna need... We'll have Fred Modry start on that. That'll take him 2 days, today and tomorrow. Left arm, we can have Penny start on that. It'll take her a couple of days. The Atlas is just waiting on armor. We can have Janet. Where was our other armor specialist? Denise could actually knock out some armor real quick. Try to get some XP, but Bill, how about we start with you and some big jobs. Gained an XP at least. Leaves him with 10 minutes. We'll have you start on that. Janet Andrews, we're gonna do these on 3s. Loney will start on that in 50 minutes, and then we'll have 25. We can actually have him do that in 16 minutes, I think. Or we could have Veronica do that. Yeah, that works. Okay, so the Atlas is in progress. The Archer is in progress. Grasshopper is waiting on... Noni can do that. We'll have Veronica... Ooh, 7. I don't think so. 50 minutes for that. Lima, 110 minutes on that. Needs a 5. Done deal. The Marauder... We can have some regular techs doing those. We'll have Stallman do 1. We'll have Kai try to do the same one. We'll have Ethan Labrie do that one. Shada and Vernita can do these two. That'll be today and tomorrow. Yasrudin, we've got some actuators for you on 6s. And we've got some armor. We can have Veronica knock that out quick. Today and tomorrow. Okay, so Denise. Start on this small laser. It'll finish up tomorrow, hopefully. Big knock. Get started. No. George can grab one of these on a 4 real quick. B can knock out one on a 4 as well. But yeah, that's gonna be elites spending all day on it to get those ER smalls out. The cockpit, we can have Shasta do on a 6. Oh, short-handed. Why are we short-handed? We currently have 407 temporary Aztecs, and that doesn't change. We're fully staffed. I don't know why we're short-handed. But that said, I'm not willing to risk taking the cockpit out on a 6. I'd rather wait until we can get that on a 4. Yeah, +4 for shorthanded. That is, no, we're not gonna do that. The Jenner is also waiting on some armor taken off. We can have Shasta do that on a 3. Let's see, the rest of these I'm just willing to wait on, I think. For the most part. Big Knock gained an XP for that, but I'm at 12. Also, for some reason, we're no longer short-handed. I don't know what's up with that. We can have Alexandru and Kostya knock those out, or try to. Yeah, try that. This one can go to Yasrudin on a 4. The left leg, Endosteel. That's gonna be a veteran job. We'll have Shasa knock that out by tomorrow. Ammo bin, we can have Daniel Apty knock that out tomorrow. The engine's going to be a little time consuming, and we're going to want a clan tech on that. Yeah, I'm okay with 50, 90 minutes, yeah, of wasted tech time for today. I think we can do that. What do we have in the way of unmaintained units? We've got the Jenner and the Locust. That's it. Alright, so let's advance the day to Friday. Alright, maintenance on the mobile Long Tom, quality remains B. We've got some SRMs in, looks like about 4 tons of ammo. The center torso on the Angler is going to be a little bit longer. The right torso on the Angler is done. The Atlas got some armor fixed. The Marauder got some armor fixed. The Grasshopper is waiting on its left arm to be finished. The Angler is waiting on its cockpit to go in. The Marauder got its weapons in, and Denise got the ER small out of the Locust. Good deal. Left leg off the Jenner is going to be another day or 2. SRM 6 ammo bin. How much time are you spending a day on? I thought. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a couple days. I thought he was going to have his whole time today. Orion refit is going to be done in day after tomorrow. Stalker's gonna be a while. Archer 2R Mark 3. Wyvern Mark 2 needs a 6 and gets a 4, but uses edge to reroll for a 7. So the Wyvern 2 is complete. We're going to where's Fred French? Yeah, we're going to assign you to the Wyvern, which actually has, you know, all the SRMs that we love. Finally got that one finished up. We could we need to put that in the TO and E. The Archer. Bernetta was in. Wait. Bernetta's not an Archer. Wyvern's in the Archer. Vernetta's in the Wolverine. Let's see. Okay, and then we also have to tech on it. Oliver Costa, that's the 2R. We're going to assign to unit none, and then we're going to assign to unit the Wyvern, which we're going to make sure has ×4. ×4. Yeah, okay. We can put this Archer back into mothballs. We can have Pi do that, I think. That just leaves, okay, the Dinner and the Locust still waiting to be taken off the roster. The Grasshopper is just waiting on his left arm. Everything else is done except for the 2 that we're trying to salvage. Let's go ahead, we'll have Big Knock pull the, maybe not. I'll have Chris. This is actually a weapon specialist, so she can pull the Streak 4. Fred Modry can pull the SRM6. The engine. We'll have Denise knock out the engine. We can do that on ×3, so that'll take her 3 days. The cockpit is hopefully going to be relatively soon. So that's everything being worked on that we can. The left arm, we can have Big Knock pull that. The ER small lasers. I'm gonna want elites working on those, or yeah, Burton can do that on, no, not on a 6. Those ER small lasers are surprisingly valuable, given that they are such small weapons, but they do such a high damage to the heat, and for twice the range of a regular small laser, it's absolutely worth taking the time to do those right. We will have still short-handed on that cockpit, but only on that cockpit, which is weird. Susan, can we try and pull that cockpit on a 6? It'll take us 3 days to get started on it. That is Friday. I think all that we're waiting on then is those 4 small lasers. Might as well leave that on there so we can sell it. The right arm, we're waiting for the lasers. The right torso is waiting on the arm. The head is waiting on the cockpit. So yeah, that seems to be about all we can do today. Let's go ahead and we'll make it Saturday. Maintenance on Ash's Archer. Trending upwards. Love to see it. Lots of B's. I'm seeing a fair amount of A's as well. And Acito does maintenance on Hoser's Ride. I'm seeing some improvements. Yeah, the ER large laser is not dropping in quality, which is good news. And the Stalker also rapidly improving in quality. So very nice. We did have a large pulse laser arrive. We had 4 tons of SRM ammo arrive. We got the left arm on the Grasshopper fixed, which is nice. The cockpit's going to be another day or so. We've got the left leg off the Jenner. We've got the SRM-6 off the Jenner. The ammo bin and the engine are going to be a little while longer. The cockpit's going to be a little longer. Guillaume, you are spending... No, you're not spending 480 minutes a day on that. So that cockpit is actually going to be a little while. Foot actuator and the left torso are both fixed. The Archer Mark III is complete. The mothballing part of that is complete. The Orion is going to be ready tomorrow. The Goliath will be ready the day after that, hopefully. What else have we got going on? We can pull the right arm off of the Jenner. After that, we're just waiting for the engine, the ammo bin, and the head. The Locust, we've got the ER small lasers. We'll have regular. These are regular. Where's Denise? Oh, Denise is probably working on something. We'll have Yasrud. Try to pull this on a 5, maybe. Cool. We'll have Lonnie knock that out on a 4 by tomorrow. We'll have Elena knock that out on a 3 tomorrow, and Chris can knock that out on a 2. Okay. So the right arm and the right torso should be just a minute longer. In the warehouse, we've got these two ammo, or these two. And have Edborg get started on that on a 5. I think that's what I want to do. That'll be another day and a half for her, and then we will advance to Sunday. Saladin and the Drillson both remain high quality. Large pulse laser has arrived. 3 tons of SRM ammo has arrived. Pulled 2 ER small lasers off the Locust and the cockpit. The SRM-6 ammo bin is going to be a little bit on the Jenner. The engine is fixed. No, the engine is pulled out of the Jenner. The cockpit is pulled out of the Jenner. Edinburgh is going to finish that 270XL engine tomorrow, hopefully. The Orion is going to be another 6,480 minutes because we couldn't roll a 10. Shoyab, do you not have any edge? Guess not. Let's go ahead. Edge trigger, yeah, okay. We'll give Shoyab an edge point for next time he is doing a refit. Let's see, the Stalker's going to be a bit, the Mackey's going to be a bit, the Spider is going to be 6 days. Marauder's going to be a while, the Goliath will be tomorrow, the Zeus will be about 20 days. Oh, the Cronus has arrived, as well as the Quick Draw and the Wolverine. They're finally in here. We can have Shin pull the head. Ammo bin is just going to be a little while longer. We can have George. Actually, we can have Bill pull the head off of the Locust. The right arm we can have a regular do. Ethan, maybe? Yeah, we'll have Ethan pull the arm. The right torso is damaged, so that's going to be a little bit longer. We'll have Chris start on that. Actually, Chris has Mr. and Mrs. Fix It. Do we have anyone that can do that on a 4? It doesn't look like. Alright, Fred, you're doing that on a 5. Vernita, you're going to reload our stuff for us real quick. The Wolverine only needs reloading. The Cronus is also relatively fresh. 14 minutes worth of work to do on that. We'll have Elena do those. And another 40 minutes on this one. We'll have Elena do those as well. She gained an XP. She now has 4 XP, which is nice. And Endosteel right arm, 25 ton. 360 minutes. Can we have Chris do that on a 3? The 315 XL engine, we're waiting for Edeborg. The 330 XL engine is waiting for Edeborg. Unless Elena gets a 6. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get better than a 6, so we're going to hold off on that. In the meantime, wait, how long is the spider going to be? I don't remember seeing it on the list. Orion, Stalker, Mackie, Spider. Okay, Spider's going to be 6 more days. Cool. I guess that's on me for not remembering. Right torso is going to be a little bit on the Locust. Ammo bin's going to be a little bit on the Jenner. Other than that, we've got Monday. So do we have any new missions? Personal market. Base attack defender will occur on the 19th. Man, they are really going for our bases. And I'm willing to bet this is another one where if we fail, it'll end the contract early. Check that. Winner controls the battlefield. Losing this battle will end the contract. Yes. And again, they are bringing over 40,000 points worth of stuff. Whew. I don't know if I'm going to get into that tonight. We've got about 20 minutes left. We've got a Shadowhawk 2C, a Ryokan, a Fenris, another Ryokan, a Pouncer, and 5 Elemental squads as the reinforcements. We've got a Lancelot, 2 Black Knights, a Thug, and a Kraken. Kraken? We've got Hussar, Mongoose, Urban Mech 2C with the Ultra Autocannon 10, which is nothing to sneer at. A bunch of lights, another Jenner 2C, an Ice Storm 2-3, and a Hussar. Now these are some good pilots. A 2-5 in that Jenner 2C, a 2-4 in this Peregrine, 3-3 and an Ice Storm, 3-3 and a Firefly. I'm not sure what an Ice Storm is, but it's got an ER medium and an SRM2. The Firefly has, ooh, ER small, medium pulse, ER small, medium pulse, SRM2, medium pulse, ER small. So just a smattering of small but nasty weapons on the Firefly. We do have some allied tanks. We do have some civilian units that we're going to be trying to protect. We do have some base turrets that are going to be basically useless. A single medium laser turret with a 5-5 at the helm. That's going to be good for nothing. And we've got, what was it, 5 days to prepare for that battle? On the 19th, yes. So we've got 5 days. Jabberwocky remains A, APC. It's whatever. Pegasus remains A. Fred Modry still working on the right torso off the Locust. We did get the SRM6 ammo bin out. We did fix the 270 XL engine. The Orion's not going to be ready in time. The Stalker's not going to be ready in time. The Spider might be ready in time. The Goliath needs an 11, gets a 6. Will be another 15 days. Yeah, 15 days. So yeah, we're not gonna be a lot more ready for this battle than we were for the last one. We're still looking at having the gun dog out of action. We're still looking at the Orion out of action. We're still looking at the Stalker's not out of action. Stalker 4P Mark II. Stalker 3F Mark IV. Okay, so not the same Stalker. Okay, so we do have all of Tonga Lance at least. Yeah, everyone seems to be fine. All the mechs are ready. All the pilots are in good shape. As far as the infirmary goes, we've got Earl. Earl is in the infirmary. How much longer is he going to be, actually? He's going to be another 7 days. Ouch. So Mariana is down 2 mechs. The Atlas and the Goliath. So we've got Galatea, Tonga, and Aleutian is down 1 lance, or 1 mech. So we're going to be able to bring 11 mechs compared to the 10 mechs that we brought last time. But they're bringing a few thousand more points. I think they were right at 40 last time, and now they're at like 43 or 44,000. So that's an extra mech or 2. They are bringing more clan tech. They're bringing things like the Jenner 2C, the Ice Storm, the Shadowhawk 2C, Ryokan. These are all Omnimex down here on this reinforcements list. So that's gonna be fun. We are. So Mariana is not ready. By half. Galatea is ready, Tonga is ready, and Aleutian will be 3/4 ready by then. Okay. I think Locust 2C is going to be another day or so. The Jenner, I think we can sell for all of 8,000 C-bills. Elementals should be fun too. Yeah, they've got 5 squads of elementals. That is going to be... Oh, that's going to be some area denial right there. They're not very fast, but man, are they... They're pretty tough. With 55 points to kill a squad. Plus, you know, whatever extra doesn't go towards actually killing anyone. Like if you hit him with 2 PPCs, the same dude with 2 PPCs, that's 9 wasted points of damage. If you hit him with a PPC and a medium laser, you know, that's 4 points of wasted damage. So 55 plus whatever gets wasted damage to take out the squad. I find a PPC and an LB10X actually does a really good job of taking out elementals. So I don't know if I have anything besides the Banshee that has a PPC and an LBX. The Atlas has an LBX but no PPC. The Gundog has an LBX but no PPC. The Orion has an LBX but no PPC. Pilsner's Ride has PPCs but no LBX. Wolverine has an LBX. Yeah, only the Banshee. So yeah, we're pretty much going to be bringing everything we can bring on this battle. Because otherwise, we are just going to get raffle stomped. 1, 2, 10, 13. Yeah, I plan on bringing, I think, 13 mechs to this. And yeah, we're all going to be at the base doing nothing when they show up. So we're going to be deploying on turn 1 because they came to our home while we were there. In the meantime, that's the 19th. So let's go ahead and advance to the 15th. 19 units, yes, just 1. Actually, wait. Cancel. No market. Green soldier. Okay, not interested. Wasn't worth canceling. Yes, we will advance the day. Blackjack Mark IV improves from B to A. By virtue of some endo steel going up and the ER large laser and a double heatsink and some other stuff. Yeah, lots of stuff went up. That's actually really cool. Another 4 tons of SRM ammo. The right torso off the Locust 2C, which we need to then remove from the hangar. That's going to be 2,000 C-bills worth of, not even 2,000 C-bills worth. Okay, so just refits going on, and none of it's going to be ready except the spider. And even that is going to be close. So advancing the day. The Orion's in 10 days, the Stalker's a little less, Mackey's a little more, the Spider's going to be 3 days. January the 17th, we've got another ton of SRM ammo. The Banshee maintenance is improving quite rapidly, actually. That's cool. Spider will be done in 2 days, hopefully just in time. The 18th, Anaya Callow has conceived a baby. Can we figure out where she is? She is a field gunner. Okay, well, she just became a dependent. And let's see if we can replace her with a veteran, maybe? Yeah, Guara. You will be assigned to unit. Oh, right, I have to remove this one from the unit. Assigned to unit, none. Okay, now we can go down to our soldiers. Guara. Guara? Yeah, okay. Assigned to unit. Primal soldier. What the heck? Pregnant personnel should be highlighted in green. Yeah. Okay, so assigned person. Okay, there we go. Soldier, veteran. Where's Guara? Why is Guara not available to be added? Oh. Personnel. Okay. Guara must have been dead or something because she had some injuries. We'll have Nelly. Okay, there we go. Also a veteran. One with 9 XP. Okay, so that is field gunners all maxed out. Congratulations, Anaya. You know. But yeah, we do have more than one pregnant personnel in the unit, and they're all dependents. We also have some that are parents who I wish parents would also be highlighted in a different color, and children, like minors. That way, you know, I could make sure that they stay dependents and not accidentally assign them to a combat unit. Yeah, like Yoonhee here is mother to Robin Kyung. Donna is a mother. Okay, so yeah, we do have dependents. We've got a hyperspace navigator who is apparently also pregnant. Earl is gonna be another 3 days. we've got a battle tomorrow. Do we send him to battle with a sprained left arm? Gunnery +1. He's already not the best shot. That makes him an average shot. I don't know whether I'm going to send Earl on this or not. I think he might stay behind. Wyvern at least is in his ride of choice with the SRMs. Speaking of which, go to Pilot Commander. Wyvern has 32 XP. I was really trying to get him Sandblaster or what's the other one? Sandblaster or Cluster Hitter. Cluster Hitter, Sandblaster you have to select your weapon, but it's a +2 bonus. Cluster Hitter is just a +1 bonus, but it's all cluster hitter, cluster tables. So I was debating whether to give him the +2 on the SRM4s or a +1 on everything. But I want to give him one or the other when he hits 40. That said, the Stalker, I want to give him some XP because he does have the natural aptitude. Zero Chew is a 3/3 with Hopping Jack and Melee Specialist. We got a 2/3 with Dodge and Hopping Jack, but not Melee Specialist. Bendick, are you gonna take over the quick draw? Yeah, I think we're going to assign Zero Chew to no unit, and we're going to give Bendick the quick draw because he has a better shot. Yeah, Bendick, Lieutenant Senior Grade, okay. Captain, Lieutenants, Major, Captain, Lieutenant, Captain, Lieutenants, and Colonel, Captain, Lieutenant. Okay, everything seems to be in order. Might need Weapon Specialist for Sandblaster, which may conflict with General Missile spec. I don't think you do need to be a Weapon Specialist for Sandblaster. As far as I'm aware, they are independent of each other. You just have to have the XP. But go to abilities. Gunnery Specialization, Missile, Sandblaster. SRM4 when we do it. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. I think it'll just let me do that. We're gonna close that. But yeah, with the gunnery missile and the gunnery specialization missile, those don't interfere with anything. Some like it hot, I think he always had. Let's go ahead back into GM mode and edit. Abilities. Yeah, Sandblaster, none. Okay. Just double checking that I didn't accidentally give him any abilities on accident. Alright, let's see if the spider's going to be ready in time for this battle. Tonga Lance has been deployed, okay. That's not exactly fair if you ask me, but okay. The Stuka remains quality A. And in fact, aside from this, armor here is very nearly in pristine condition. The Orion, the Stalker, the Mackie, the Spider needs a 7, gets an 8. Okay, the Spider is ready, which is good. Because the Spider now has, I think, like 8 machine guns, 6 machine guns, and 2 medium lasers. So yeah, he's even more of a backstabber slash crit seeker than he used to be. So yeah, I think let's go ahead, we'll deploy everyone except Earl. Deploy force, yeah. Undeploy unit. Deploy force. And deploy force. Okay, so yeah, 15 units compared to the 10 that we brought last time. Well, 14 because the gun dog's not going to be getting deployed. But Galatalliance is still missing one. What's going on with Galatalliance? The Grasshopper? The Orion, I think we're waiting on, right? Yeah, we're waiting on the Orion still. So the Orion and the gun dog. So we're actually only bringing 13 units this time. But yeah, I think this is where we're going to call it. Pitch Black, we might want to do something about. Clear Calm, we're deploying in the center. They're deploying in the south and east. Again, they're going to have half the board to deploy on, and I don't know where I'm going to deploy to counter them. Because we are deploying blind. So let's go ahead, we'll save the campaign here. I know it's just a couple of minutes early, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So thank you all for joining me, especially Gribbly, Varenk, Mr. McGorilla, Thomas. It was a pleasure having all of you. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my bio. And until I see you guys again, I hope you have a good day, a good week, and a good weekend, and all that good stuff. Take care, and we'll see you then.